day, everyone. This is the Amazing Word Games for Tuesday, May 20th. Let's get right into Hang 5. Puzzle 653. Here we go. All right, so we have a 7-letter, a 6, 5, and 2 4s. Letter words, so let's try RST. Okay, they're all there. Oh, this is probably etch or itch. Okay. Etch, cast, carve. Okay. What's this going to be? Is that potentially a vowel, a Y? Engrave. So cast, engrave, carve, etch, emboss, maybe? Absolutely. This is just to make a carving into, or make an indent into. All right, top 1%, 69% solve rate. I solved it in 1 minute, 1 second. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, let's move on to sports connections. All right, puzzle 239, here we go. So squad, Gulls, White Sox, Slippers, Bears, Buns, Yankees, Club, Padres, Sky, Unit, Nationals, Meat, Side, Fire, and Mets. Chicago Fire, Chicago Sky, Chicago White Sox, Chicago Bears. Sports franchises from Chicago. Absolutely. And the Sky is the WNBA, and the Fire, of course, is MLS, soccer. All right. So, your squad, your club, your unit, your side, just your team. Yeah. The Padres, Yankees, Nationals, and Mets are all MLB teams. But Meat, Buns, Slippers, and Gulls. The Heat, the Bulls, the Suns, the Clippers. Okay. That's going to be purple, so let's do blue here. MLB teams. Yeah, teams Juan Soto has played for. Oh, okay. And this is just NBA teams with the first letter changed. Yep, very good. All right, very good. Let's move on to letter loop. Okay, puzzle 466. Here we go. EMOLAVAN. Okay, where's that V gonna go? Novel. And Laman. No. Venom. No, I don't like ending a word with a V. Maven. And that doesn't look great, does it? No lamb. How's this gonna work? Did I try Maven? I think I did. ALV. How's that gonna work? EV. Still like novel. Laman? No. navel, lowman, lemon. Is it navel like this? Lemon. Thinking of the wrong navel. Okay. That took far too long. I will cut that down. So the average is 41 seconds for 34 people. Yeah, not my best day at the office for sure. All right, word solid. Here we go. Puzzle 446, hard on the inside. A cherry. Cherry pit, okay. Walnut. Peach. Peaches have pits. Avocado also has a pit. Two more. An olive pit. And a date has a pit too. Okay, well at least it's all food items. 31 seconds, which is great. All right, Canuckle, here we go. All right, so let's do Cairn. And I did forget to do the Canuckle Plus yesterday, so we'll do that today, okay? All right, Cairn strikes out, so let's do S-H-O... Shout? Sure, why not? Just the U, okay. All right, let's get the, maybe umber? No, it can't be umber. Umpt? Umpt is fine. Nope, okay. Dummy? Some about crash test dummies? Maybe. Okay. Canada has a rich tradition of ventriloquism with incredible performers like Mark Crocker, known for his lovable dummy Elmer, and Cy Leonard, the first ventriloquist to appear on Canadian television. Don Bryan has been recognized as one of the world's top ventriloquists, and he is also a leading expert in the art of creating and carving ventriloquist dummies. These talented artists prove that even a dummy can be the star of the show. All right, very good. Let's move on to Canuckle Plus. All right, how many letters today? 6, all right. Well, I thought about this for a while, and I think a word like tinkle might be fun to try. So let's do tinkle. All right, I out of position, L in position, E out of position. I will take that. Okay, let's try the I here and the E here. So let's see what that looks like. It's not looking great, but not terrible either for the most part. Maybe perils would be okay. They do like their plurals, but not today. I first maybe said an IE word. No, it's not spiels. What's going to go at the end? Maybe oh, shield. It's probably shield. For the Canadian Shield, the rock formation. Yeah, there it is. The Canadian Shield is one of the oldest and largest geological formations on Earth, covering over half of Canada. Made of ancient rock and rich in minerals, it forms the rugged backbone of our landscape, home to vast forests, countless lakes, and the heart of Canada's wilderness. Absolutely. Very, very good. All right, let's move on to... Actually, let's go back to the main Canuckle so I don't have to do it tomorrow. All right, let's move on to Cladder. Puzzle 1155, let's do it. All right, sculptor soft materials clay. Often used in chowders as clam. This is glam. Sad is glum. An oversupply is a glut. Disease with painful joint inflammation is gout. Make a sad face is pout. A boxer's event is a bout. rock the boat, stir up trouble, scarves or snakes or boas. All right. Even read all the clues out. So 30.2 seconds. Excellent. I will definitely take that. And my all-time average is 32.41. So I will definitely take that as well, for sure. All right, Bracket City. Here we go. So what happened on May 20th of a particular year? Let's find out. All right, so something you start with a button, not a key these days. A car. Hot with sun or moon. Or word with sun or moon. Probably a roof for a car dealer. So a car. Yeah. Word with sun or moon, a roof. Okay. Material for a hot roof with a cat on it. Hot tin roof. Blank on, please continue. First MGM. Play on? I don't know. All right, blank me, you say as the assembled crowd gasps at the blackjack table in your dream. Hit me. Not hit the target. Miss? Yeah, misspelling. Okay. Common misspelling of a French word meaning exclusive social group. A clique? Something you click. Oh, okay. Something you click to get around the internet. Mouse. No, it starts with C. Something you click to get around the internet. Button. I don't know. Crash blank dummy. Speaking of dummies. Crash test dummy. Longest part of the large intestine. Letters you say before something // colon //. Yeah. Letters you say before colon // HTTP. I guess so. HTTP. Something that usually begins with an HTTP briefly. An address, website, URL. Yeah, probably URL because this is C and S, curls. Salon procedure to install curls. Apparently rendered Susan unrecognizable. A perm? Superman. Okay. Perm. All right. Accessory that apparently rendered Superman unrecognizable. Glasses. Reading. Something glasses. A link. Clinking glasses. Okay. So it's glasses. Link. Word accompanying clinking glasses. Cheers. All right. 80 million people watched the series finale of Cheers. So this has to become lion. The first MGM logo, so it's go on. Okay. This is lion. The first MGM logo had one that didn't roar, a lion. All right, May 20th, 1993, 80 million people watched the series finale of Cheers. Well, I didn't see it. Please let me know if you did. Yeah, apparently it was a big deal. 80 million people watching a show live would be a big deal back in the early 90s for sure. All right, very good. I had a couple excess keystrokes there. Well, just the one actually. But otherwise, it was fantastic. And with that said, let's move on to our Clever Goat games, starting with Stacked. All right, so we have bear, mountain, opening, prize, stuffed animal, valley, canyon, carry, mesa, sweater, mittens, finale, piano, door, and scarf. Okay. Well, I feel like A valley, a canyon, a mesa, a mountain are all the sort of geologic features, I suppose. An opening, a door. Finale. Mittens. Sweater, mittens, a scarf. Maybe things that you wear outside when it's cold. You know what? Let's start there. Things you wear outside when it's cold. One more. What else do you wear? Maybe those don't go together at all. I'm not sure what a mesa is. If it's not that. These geologic features. One wrong. Maybe a mesa is something you wear outside. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. A mountain and a canyon. Do they go together as geologic features? Not even. I'm in tough here. Okay. Piano man, doorman. Valley. Okay, what did I try so far? Sweater, mittens, and scarf. Mountain, canyon, mason. Mountain, canyon. Okay, carry. Mountain lion. Stuffed animal. Okay, door and opening maybe go together. Door and opening. Yeah, just a spot you walk through. Nope. Alright, struck out today. Doors by itself. Bear and carry. Oh, you burden, okay. Landforms. Things you knit. Grand opening. Oh, I was thinking of Grand Canyon. Grand prize, Grand Canyon, grand opening, grand finale, grand piano. Alright, yeah, I just didn't have it today. Must be trying to rush too much here, I don't know. Alright, let's move on to categories. So we have Ferris wheel, mason jar, basket, tennis ball, Bowie knife, sweater, caterpillar, food, Totoro, Naruto, Yubaba, I don't know, howl, teddy bear, blanket, ants, and bowler hat. Tennis ball's fuzzy, so is a caterpillar, so is a sweater, maybe a teddy bear's fuzzy. Fuzzy things? Yeah. blanket, food, basket, and ants, things at a picnic. Okay. Naruto, Yubaba, Totoro. Maybe howl. To make a noise, a loud noise. Anime characters. I wouldn't have got that. And I think Ferris wheel, mason jar, Bowie knife, and bowler hat are named after people. Things named after people. Okay, well I nailed that one, which is good. What a night and day from the last puzzle, right? All right, let's end off with CrossHerd for this puzzle. Puzzle 73, here we go. So we have gloomy blank, nickname for a pessimist. Gloomy something. First read Cladder. Alpha, guitar support for playing while standing. A stand, a strap maybe. Group of lions, a pride. Droop is to sag. Sound of surprise is gasps. Prefix for violet on the electromagnetic spectrum, ultra. Small bunch of parsley is a sprig. All right. So it's gloomy Gus. Okay. Gave birth to his had, and King Kong for one is an ape. Very good. Well, let me know who you did if you did the puzzle. And also for all the other games in this video as well, let me know who you did. Definitely check out my New York Times video if you want to see more word games from me, as well as my short for the New York Times Mini Crossword. With that said, leave your results in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't, and to tell your friends as well what we're doing here. With that said, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.